Here goes my little story that I wrote. It's called Entrepreneurial Wisdom by Aleong. What exactly are we doing? What does togetherness mean to a generation of grown-apart people? These questions come to mind when I hear a group of artistic entrepreneurs talking about networking. But aside from the great possibility of successful networking, career goals, and those self-fulfilling advancements, let's face it, we're people. Emotional people at that. We wear our emotions on our sleeves. We wear our hearts on our lips. And we speak life or death in our words. We are emotional carnivores. We're willing to place all of our emotional catalog into these three words. Yes, these three words that will not be repeated here in this long, drawn-out, networkable soliloquy tonight. See, in my opinion, emotional awareness is the allowing of your own personal bias to be omitted until otherwise deemed necessarily needed, needs to be mastered during the entrepreneurial phase of one's life. Look, trifling people, weird people, racist people, all are emotionally charged. That's a fact. However, let's bring it back to the realistic Chinese restaurant in the ghetto, ran and owned by Chinese people. You know those Chinese restaurant workers you see in the back eating food they prepare for themselves that seems not to be on our menu. See, through the years of ancestral networking, they were able to form a historical, monolithic network of like-minded people who are willing to believe in themselves as unified, living, structured businesses. Not to say they're not internally flawed, not to dismiss any unforeseen travesties. What I'm saying is that they rarely publicize their own personal internal biases in front of us, the patriots. Now that we got that out of the way, and everyone's comprehensible minds are open to the understanding of an artist's emotional entrepreneurial networking responsibility, we must begin embarking on a new entrepreneurial venture. We must place our own personal feelings and biases to the side. Please, begin looking at your entire entrepreneurial exchange in third person. Leave aside the exchangees or the exchangers, skin color, or sexual orientation. These are matters of the heart, not an entrepreneurial conversation starter and finisher. As a matter of fact, I thought I explained many times throughout this entrepreneurial soliloquy the importance of this being omitted from the entire conversational process. That's what I did. Please, take heed to my legend. Please leave aside the fact that he or she may be so obnoxiously attractive. Please leave aside the fact that he or she may be undyingly handsome. Or please leave aside the fact that he or she may be so internally ugly. Your words may fumble and stumble around the actual meaning to this potential entrepreneurial networking adventure. This adventure may land you in the Bahamas in November and leave you in Buffalo in December. And no one, I repeat, no one wants to go to Buffalo in the winter, in December, or any month that is cold. Because Buffalo is cold. I know. Therefore, those emotional escapades need not to grow cold. Neither shall these emotional escapades become something that they're not. That is personal, internalized feelings of pure debauchery. Everyone has that one person that professes that same theory every time they allow their own emotion to take hold of their proclivities. They end up saying, I know what I want. Now the funny thing here is that if they knew what they wanted, then there's no need to profess what one wants. Just simply order it off the flipping menu and roll out. This is where most of the entrepreneurial networking ventures go wrong. When people entangle their emotional probabilities unto their potential entrepreneurial nominees. Now we're in complete and total emotional mess. What do we do when this happens? Well, let's slow this thing down for a few ticks and take our own emotions off our sleeve. Remove thy heart from thy lips and speak life into a potential entrepreneurial networkable joint venture of financial prosperity. But let's backtrack here and re-ask the questions I posed earlier. What exactly are we doing? What does togetherness mean to a generation of grown-apart people? Hopefully, we all gained a greater understanding and appreciation, as well as an overall conceptual understanding of non-negotiable facts one must remove from their own personal emotional baggage, so that the next notch can be whittled into their own entrepreneurial edification of networkable wisdom. Peace.